Hey, Emblue, do you remember last month when you were like, hey, let's make this YoshiDrops thing and like we'll give out some coins, and then we accidentally broke a record by sending 1 million Yoshi coins out, which of course nobody had even thought of doing before with NFTs. And then we were like, hey, maybe we could use it to promote other people's music and stuff. And then like musicians started knocking down your door, asking if they could be part of it. And then we met these Oxymorons guys. You remember that?
I do remember that. And I think at first I was talking about doing like 600 Yoshi coins. And you go, yep. Well, hey, if we're going to do this, let's go big and let's just drop 1 million. I said, cool, let's do it. And hence, a music revolution is born.
Yeah, it watching this turn into a monster in 4 weeks or less. How long has it even been? Like, I don't even, it feels like it's been 2 weeks or 10 years, depending on how you look at how much got done. But we're doing this unboxing thing today, which is going to be super fun. And we're introducing this band called the Oxymorons that, Emblue and I actually met, got to sit down with. They're really, really great guys, super smart. And some of you guys know I've been a musician myself for quite a long time. Emblue as well. He's just a lot nicer about it than I am. I'm pretty judgmental when it comes to music. And by pretty, like, I usually just keep it to myself because it's pretty judgmental. Oxymorons are fucking fantastic. Like, musically, they're really, 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 really good. And so please go and share this out. Get some other people in here hanging out with us. We're going to do some unboxing from these YoshiDrop miner boxes that went out to everybody today. And in the meantime,
wait, before you start, I need the share link because I got to put it in the Yoshi channel so people can come and listen to the goodness. Or you can post it in the YoshiDrops.
I can
channel.
I have that power. Here, hold on. Everybody watching on YouTube should be able to do that anyway. But I'll send it to you in the private chat in case you want to send it to anywhere you want to send it to. But I'll fire it off everywhere as well.
Beautiful. There we go.
All right, everyone. 2 minutes, 42 seconds of awesome. And
just to help make today better, medium for him to
turn it up.
Rap the new rock and roll. We the real rock stars, and I'm the biggest of all of them.
I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp with the crowd right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp with the crowd right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp. I got style, I got rage, feel my pain, fuck my pain, fuck this shame, fuck this game, I'll go and see. Yeah, that green vision. Yeah, that green. Niggas been raising like never before. Oscar the Grouchy, we don't getting trash. Pass me the flash, don't listen. We in the future, but keeping the mask on. That green vision. We in the case, I ain't talking about clan. Hope niggas dodging, ain't talking about rams. Flow is so native, respecting the land. Keeping the peace independent and grand. That green, like it's so cold, Agent 45, like guys I know. Too big and dry, he needs some soul glow. Watch your mouth when you're talking to grown folk. Yeah, that green vision. Yeah, that green, fuck what y'all talking about. That green vision. I'm the only one y'all talking about. That green vision. That green. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp with the crowd right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp with the crowd right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp. That green vision.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
They're
And
just so good.
And that's just one of their massive
Oh,
hits, right?
just shut the front door. Yeah, find them on YouTube. Take a listen to some other things they got going on. They're just really good. They're really good.
Okay, so here's the scoop. One, they're really good guys. I mean,
for real.
And they're super savvy and business smart too, because we've been dealing with them with the whole model. But they're sharp. I mean, they're just brilliant. And I see them. Well, first of all, they've got a world tour lined up. They're going to be playing all the major festivals, opening up for major acts across the board. They're being passed the baton of, I don't know what the genre would be, but they're the new rising stars of this alternative. It's hard to define them because they encapsulate everything from Living Color to Rage Against the Machine to many others, because you can't get their full scope from this one song. This
song does it well. The other one, I think it was Awake or just something. One of their other single that we listened to that I really, really love as well. The thing that I noticed right out the bat, and I've seen other people notice this, is they're basically doing a bunch of different kind of genres, right? Like the Linkin Park style rock and roll to the Rage Against the Machine to rap to just all those different things, and you shouldn't be able to put those in one song and have it make sense. Like that should not be possible, and yet they've done it, and they've done it really well.
Yeah, I mean that drummer, man,
dude. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not his first day. That's for sure.
No. He's a Jordan of drumming, man. I'd have him on my backup band any day of the week. But yeah, so what's really exciting here is that one, we got this level quality of a band who's gonna blow up, and they're gonna be blowing up also the NFT band touring ecosystem as well, because we have mapped out a live NFT architecture that is going to put revenue into the pockets of touring bands, residual revenue that isn't capable in the old paradigm. But because of what we've put together and because of the architecture and the frictionless nature of what we're going to be presenting with the app, their fans and others are going to be able to participate in this ecosystem in a really meaningful, cool way that's going to define the touring aspect for bands globally. So I mean, we're talking to a lot of big players in the space, and to have put such talent in as the Genesis drop is
it's so good.
I should tell you something, good. Right?
I mean, I think everybody kind of knew, just because you and Yoshi are attached to it, the YoshiDrops was going to be really, really good. I didn't know it was going to be this good. And like being in the rooms that I've got to sit in, on the planning stuff, this is the perfect start for what is going to be ultra massive, like industry straddling, holy shit, massive. In my clearly humble opinion, I do have to tell you, on the Uplift Art Telegram, Blue, Joel from Bad Crypto pulled one of the golds out of the pack. He's pretty excited about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's excited. So I've got some. Should I open them up?
Yeah, and hopefully Yoshi is able to join us here pretty soon. So I know he's juggling a lot, and let's thank Yoshi for starting this music revolution and being such a meaningful, huge participant in this space. He's a connector. I mean, he's a connector of major talent, and we also brought on another A&R entity into the YoshiDrops. You guys will know him as Love Is the Answer, Nathan McCrory, genius artist,
huge
creator.
Asset. Like, and the fact that we're getting talent like that right off the bat too is
he's talented, but he's also bringing in some major talent. And I'm going to say 2-time Grammy Award winner. Details to come. But yeah, it's on. So let's open one of these bad boys.
Sorry, I'm just getting some data in from Gary, which is very fancy. Okay. Yeah. So you go to YoshiDrops.com/unboxing, and it'll take you to our nftyblocks.com site, which is super efficient. So just unbox this bad boy. Hey, is there opening video? I don't know if I shared the audio for this.
There is.
Disregard. Backing up. Got to do this right the first time.
Yeah. And something really incredible is also happening at the same time. And there's so much goodness happening in YoshiDrops ecosystem. But the digital vinyls, the Genesis digital vinyls that myself and Roar, you'll know him as Lion Growl and Telegram, exceptionally talented designer, modeler, animator. So he and I flushed out all of the digital vinyls in the Yoshi miners, and that's just the starting point. We've got some world-class, award-winning artists, designers, modelers, animators that are going to have fun designing what they think digital vinyls should look like. So we're going to have many awesome variations of digital vinyls, vinyl miners to come, and that'll be rolled out soon. More details on that, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna engage a lot of top talent artists with musicians and bands, and we're gonna have some really good eye candy popping out of here this year.
Oh yeah! Speaking of eye candy, yeah. That's fucking awesome. Black.
Yeah. Nice. You got a black.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now I gotta do it again. Oh geez. Man, I want a gold now. Man, these randomized packs. I mean, everyone knows I'm a DJ, but like it's real. It's like I love this shit. I mean, just spending the rest of the day doing that over and over again is not going to hurt my feelings. And the promo. All right. Well, there it is, guys. Go get some of these things, open them up, and be overjoyed.
Let's say, if you go to YoshiDrops.com and in the header, there's a link to for the miner sale. You can buy the purple box if you want that has 3 randoms out of the 6. As well as the other miners, silver through platinum miners for sale. You said Joel got a gold.
Yeah.
Right? That's amazing. That guy is like,
holy shit. We're at $840 right now. Damn, Daniel. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like a 4-leaf clover, man.
He really is. All right. Yeah. So there you go. Just go to YoshiDrops.com. And it'll all make sense. That's so much fun.
Yeah. So
nailed it.
So we had a little Happy Universe surprise today. So we came up with this. Hey, let's do a box too, right? Why not? Let's drop a box to the whole community. Is kind of like the teaser, right? The teaser box, promo box. We're not going to announce who the band is until they get the box and they open it. Well, there's a couple of snafus. First, we had to drop the box early because one of our lead devs is in Europe and he had some doctor's appointment, so he couldn't drop it at 12 noon Eastern. So we need to drop it earlier. But unboxing would happen at 12 noon Eastern. So that would be okay. But then we forgot that we actually put the name Oxymorron on the box title.
Yeah.
So, boom. Okay, at 9 a.m., everybody's going to know the name. So we might as well just push it out. It's Oxymorron. So we started just driving that narrative, early. And then through some universal trickery, I guess the universe wanted this because at first we were going to drop one promo box to each membership account, right?
I remember that.
So you're going to get, if you had a clear, you'd get one. If you had a gold, you'd get one. If you had all of them, you'd get one of each, right?
Yeah.
And so apparently the way the script was written, that it sent one box to everybody that was holding
Like
a
one per
membership.
thing you're holding,
Right.
right? Yeah.
So,
And so like if you had a lot of clear memberships, you're having a real good morning.
right. So, you know, there's been some confusion and some tears. Like, I just upgraded 1,500 clears, and I'm not going to get 1,500. I was like, I know, I'm the same, right? I upgraded everything I had. So, but with that being said, it's actually, you know, we're gonna have to really look at this over the next week or so, and just really, you know, look at the data. But and you and I talked about this earlier, but it seems like the universe is saying this is a cool way to balance out the ecosystem, because first of all, a couple things. One, it incentivizes to, hey, Yoshi, buddy.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good.
Hey, Corey.
Glad you could make it. Yeah, you know, we're just talking about we had a little bit of a snafu today with the you know, the free promo box that we just kind of invented over the last couple of days. At first, it was supposed to be one box, right? It was intended one box per membership you have, right? And we had to do it early. The dev in, you know, Flo, our dev in Europe, had something to do later in the day, so he needed to drop early, which was 9 o'clock, which was, you know, much earlier than we anticipated, because we were going to release the name of the band at 12 noon Eastern. So we forgot that the name of the band was actually on the drop box. And so we're like, oh shit. So, okay, the name's out there. Let's just push it out. Let's just roll it out now. And then apparently, due to some, I don't know if miscommunication or just a wrong keystroke in the code, but the drop script was supposed to deliver one box per Wax account or per membership that you hold. Instead, the script was dropped per membership total that you hold. So if you hold, you know, 15 clears, you're going to get 15 boxes. If you hold, you know, 10 blacks, you're going to get 10, you know, so on and so forth across the realm. So a lot of people were upset that they upgraded all of their clears for other higher memberships, right? Like I could have gotten 1,500 of these, man. Well, I get it. I did the same thing, right? I think I'm holding on to like 1 or 2 clears, right? I used to have hundreds. I only
have like 5 or 10.
So, but you know, even though, you know, in hindsight, you know, I was telling Corey, we got to really examine the data over the next week. But this could be the universe saying, hey, this is a new way to balance things out. It's an incentive now. If we keep rolling this, it's an incentive to hold on to some clears, right? 2, it's going to balance out the Upliftium rewards pool too, the more clear holders we have, right? Yep. So it incentivizes holding clears for these future promo drops that we do, if we do it in the same manner, that is. Future holding, so you're going to want to hold on to some clears in lower levels just so you can accumulate these promo pieces, and they'll be minors. They'll always be minors. Well, I don't want to ever speak in absolutes, but you know what I'm saying.
That's kind of, if I could vote, I love how this worked out, even though I'm not the one who benefited. Somebody did, and it was a surprise. That surprise is all the marbles, right? I want us, all of our projects, for all time, to not be hemmed in on anything, right? To be able to drop to wherever we want to drop, whenever we want to drop there, and you guys are never going to know what's going to win, right? Now, the stuff that we say, if you own, you know, the platinum or the diamond or whatever, you know, as far as the digital vinyl stuff, getting those rare assets, that's always going to be exactly the way that we say it's going to be, right? Like those digital vinyls are pinned to that membership. That's a known quantity. That's a whole thing, right? They're going to have their own pools. They're going to be rarefied. And so, you know, you're going to have more action in those pools, you know, potentially. So that's all written in stone. But when we do these promos, I mean, they're promos, number one. And number 2, like that, like the surprise to that, like I'd rather we start training ourselves as a community to not know, right? And because we don't know sometimes, right? That way, that opens us up so that we get to innovate at whatever pace, in whatever direction we want. And people are just used to it. Like, man, this is what happened this time. There's no guarantees that during a promo, that we'll drop them in the same way moving forward. Because why should we want to do that? Don't hem us in. We're going to apply value wherever it is we want. That's just my vote. I only have one vote among, like, you guys should probably get 10 votes each because you're Yoshi and I'm Blue.
Well,
but this is what I personally, as a member of this community, would love to see.
Yeah, I mean, we're really embarking in a grand experiment to empower the music paradigm, right? So it's going to take a lot of experimentation, iteration. Our ultimate goal is a win-win-win economy, right?
Yep.
And so we're going to test out a lot of things. Now, if you're in a membership level, that is what it is, right? So if you're holding gold, you're going to get gold. If you're holding clear, you're going to get clear, so on and so forth. So that's going to happen monthly, irregardless of all the other experiments that we're going to be trying in the space to find that sweet spot, right? That win-win-win. And plus, we're talking to some big players in the creative space, in the creative world, that are bringing ideas to the table as well. So it's this collaborative and the community. Like, we count on the community to give us feedback, and so much has been gleaned from the community. We're listening, right? We're listening. We want to build this with you, and at the same time, we're going to move fast because the wind is at our back, and we want to take this opportunity to the highest level we can, and that's going to mean some slips. It's going to mean some mistakes, but ultimately, it's going to be a massive win. I feel that in my soul. So Yoshi, what do you have to say? How are you living this today?
Amazing. So excited about that. All the drops are happening, and just mind blown. So, and a lot of we talking to a lot of artists right now, and I'm just so excited. Like, every conversation I have with an artist or companies, or they are all like, just can't believe it. And then so, I'm so happy to see not only today, but like next few months, next few years, right?
Well, this year we're gonna blow it up. I mean, it's happening. I mean, every day we're on a call or multiple calls. I don't even know what to be excited about anymore, because this is like, really? Like,
it's like this last week, the Uplift just shatters records. And Flo is in our Slack channel. He's one of our super genius devs. He's like, well, we just casually broke another freaking record, and all of us were like, yeah, Tuesday. It's weird now. Yeah. But knowing I know some of the rooms you guys are in, and I don't even know when to be excited anymore. And I used to pee myself basically every day, and now I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. Something there, it's gonna be crazy.
When I saw your minor sale go up, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy, man! And just congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, it's great. I mean, and again, that energy is all going to get funneled into the system in a really, really meaningful way, right? And I know that when the Yoshi Bucks system turns on, it's going to be the same, right? Only it's the functionality for Yoshi Bucks. I get so excited about the idea that all these NFTs are obviously going to end up in a player, which is awesome because I'm going to own every freaking one of them. Like, I could get my hands on at all times, right? And I'm going to be able to make playlists. And then people could stake Yoshi Bucks to my playlist and might drive it up a leaderboard. So there's going to be a huge amount of functionality and demand for Yoshi Bucks, which will eventually end up on some form of exchange somewhere. And all of this funnels back to, we're going to blow Oxymorons the fuck up. They should be famous already, right? And I think without us, they're going to be famous anyway because they're very, very good. But I'm offended that this their YouTube video doesn't have millions of views. It actually annoys me. And so the ability for us to, take a band like that deserves a massive amount of success and just strap the YoshiDrops rocket to their band and then just light the fuse makes me really excited, because this is just the first one. There's going to be so many more musicians that people find out about them through this ecosystem, right? People are going to be clamoring to be part of this ecosystem. And it's just win-win-win for literally everybody. We're empowering the bands, but we're empowering the heck out of us fans too, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, on top of that, this touring NFT model that we're going to be rolling out with them is going to give them a avenue of funding that they didn't have access to before, or any band. And the music industry is watching, and they're going to be watching closely of how this whole YoshiDrops model is rolling out, not only to the digital vinyls, to the miners, but then the NFT touring package that will be game changing for any artist that tours, because that's how artists make money these days is touring and t-shirts, right? They don't make money off of streaming. They don't make money off of their recorded music anymore. If they do, it's pennies, right? Or they have to beg, fight, and steal for it, what's rightfully theirs. So we're turning that model on the head. What's her name? Taylor Swift. I think it was last year. She made a little over $500,000 in Spotify royalties, right?
It's so absurd.
Taylor Swift, if she gave us a 30-second acoustic guitar sample of her, we could make that in a weekend.
We could make that in a few hours. And honestly, like, I firmly believe that with the stuff that we're doing with Oxymorons now, the stuff that we have planned with them in their tour, before the end of this year, I think it's not feasible that we could make them as a band more money than Taylor Swift makes on Spotify. What? Right? Like, that's crazy pants. Also, crazy idea. Just gonna throw this out here because it just popped into my head. You, me, and Yoshi go on a 10-day tour and test out our own NFT touring drop system. So I don't know if you guys know this, but these two guys are awesome musicians and producers. We could come up with some kind of live show. Like, I've done that a couple times.
I was thinking that we're right. I thought you were going to say we're going to be the roadies for Oxymorron, and
I would do that right now. It's a bit of a tight touring schedule, but no, seriously, we put an hour of music together and get some openers from the ecosystem. There, people would sign up all over the place, or maybe that's how we pick our cities as to where they are, and just do 10 tour dates all around the country, mint some NFTs, make a buttload of money, and give half of it to some charity or something.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Right?
I'm also excited about
when we get time.
Yoshi Studios. Where we're going to be pumping through some world class music. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. All right, cool.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to? What's this you got before us?
Just this little thing right here.
To help make today better, medium for
So that's a platinum.
Oh yeah.
Rap's the new rock and roll. We the real rock stars.
Looks so good.
I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp with the crowd right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp. I wanna rock right now. I wanna march and stomp with the crowd right now. I wanna rock right now.
This is so good. Ready to my pain, for this pain, this game.
The diamond.
Yep. Yeah. That green. That green.
Oscar the Grouch, we all getting trash. Pass me the flash. Don't understand. We are the future, but keeping the mask on. We are the case. I ain't talking about clan. Hope niggas dodging, ain't talking about ranch. Flow is so native, they siphon the land.
Digital vinyls, baby, dropping July 5th. Snapshot is before.
I can't wait to see these guys live.
I know.
It's like I know I was talking to M Blue about this a couple weeks ago. Some bands, too many bands, can't play their own shit like at all. And you can see, their Oxymorons have some live stuff on there. They play the shit out of it live. Like hard.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that. They're gonna be in my town here this summer, so I'm looking forward to that.
The collection.
I think I might accidentally be in Austin that day.
Yeah. So hey, digital vinyls dropping July 5th. You just saw those. Those are the 6 levels of rarity from clear up to diamond, and diamonds won't go out because nobody has a diamond yet, and I'm not sure about the platinums either. But all the other ones are going to. If you hold clear, you're going to receive the clear vinyl. black, you can do black, silver, silver, gold, gold, platinum, platinum. So we're delivering.
I mean, it's what we do. But I mean, like, I kind of feel like you guys are over delivering, if I'm being honest. Because, like, it's one thing you could have like dropped some like yokel a-hole from Canada's music, and we might do that Sunday.
Oh,
but
bro.
like, instead of that, you're dropping Oxymorons, and that's like,
you know, baby.
really good.
I was. Did you catch that? I called you baby.
I did.
Hey, baby.
I don't hate it. It's weird, but like, I could get with that. Wait,
no.
Are we still live?
Yeah, I was driving home yesterday.
Good now.
And I was thinking about the Solace drop, the full collection of vinyls and minors, Solace, right? Yeah. So I want to get that video made. So we got to start thinking about it. But that's a song that's just, you know, near and dear to my heart. And I know to yours too. By the way, for you guys that don't know, Corey wrote a song called Solace that is like one of my favorite songs ever.
Thanks, man.
You get chills up the back of your spine when you listen to it. I don't know if you have it readily available, but you know, that'd always be a fun thing to close on.
Yeah, I don't know if I have it anywhere on here. I'll see if I can find it though.
Yeah, so good stuff. Oxymorron, massive band. They're I can't wait to see their world tour and watch the NFT rollout of that new, I guess, architecture that we're designing with them. And again, all eyes are on YoshiDrops right now. You know, watching the future of music evolve. We've got a lot of fun things coming. This is just the very, very beginning. Still trying to work out all the kinks and get the app live. And once the app is live, again, it'll be a forever evolution, right? But you know, I hate to put dates on things, but this year you're gonna have the app to where you're seeing your Yoshi Bucks balance increase. There's going to be a marketplace with exclusive content where you can, in NFTs and services that you can only use Yoshi Bucks to buy. There's going to be mechanisms for your Yoshi Bucks to do something really inventive around that will be, you know, talked about in the coming weeks and months. But think music, NFTs meet DeFi and the metaverse. And so much more. What do you got to say, Yoshi? You're on mute.
Incredible.
Yeah. Hey, and Yoshi, some of these meetings that we're in, like what are you thinking when you're in these meetings and we're hashing out the plan?
I just look at their face, and then their face just eyeballs getting bigger and bigger every time everything we tell them, and then they just gone. Right?
Yeah, you know it's really it's really exciting to see is that the Yoshi Drop model is pretty complex, right? You've got these, you know, digital vinyls, you've got these, you know, Yoshi miners, you've got high mints matter with Yoshi coins, you've got these levels. You've got this metaverse upliftium thing. You've got this marketplace thing. There's a lot going on. But what's really interesting, we've been in a lot of meetings in the last month. And every meeting, these artists and managers and peeps, right? Industry peeps, they're always leaning. They always start out kind of like this. But at the end of the conversation, they're like, whoa, like, when can I go? Right?
I've seen this myself. It is absolutely hilarious.
It's like they may not like get it, right? But they get it. Like they feel it.
You know, I laugh at 30 minutes meeting go to hour and a half, and I'm like, we gotta go.
Yeah. It was funny. We were on this call with the really high power dude, right? Let's say, you know, high is about as high as you can get in his class, right? And it was supposed to be like a 20, 30-minute conversation, introduction. It went for an hour and a half. And finally, Yoshi's going, we got to cut it. We got I got things to do. Yeah, meaning, I got things to do too. So we're gonna have to cut the stream and start delivering. We deliver. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think I found it.
Nice. So we'll end on Solace, which will be an upcoming digital vinyl drop. That's just gonna, make the men want to be Corey and make the women want Corey.
It's just got awkward. Again. Thanks, baby. All right. Hopefully this is the right version. We made a few of these things. And really another example of either M Blue or Yoshi making me sound twice as good as I am. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. You guys are awesome. YoshiDrops is on the scene. Oxymorons are fantastic. This is a little song I wrote.
You make me complete. Yeah, nobody like you. No greater virtues or ways you can improve. There's no tension inside us. There's nowhere that this pattern could do any harm. Here with you. Here with you. There's no way I'm this lucky. Nobody like you. It's so hard to write songs about contempt and virtues or ways you can improve. It's a warm afternoon. I kiss you good morning. The dogs are asleep. Saying pull me close. I will know that I adore you. Make me I need to. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, you make me complete. There's nobody like you. No greater virtues or ways you can prove. There's no kiss you good morning, do any harm. You're sighing for me close, I will always protect you, yeah. You will laugh, there's no way that's lucky. The road will be the right songs about containing and I'm longing enough. You know that I adore you, but I need to repeat. Yeah, I love you. You make me complete. Tension inside. There's no way that this pattern could do. Here with you. There's no way I'm this lucky now. So hard to write something about contentment and peace. But it's a warm afternoon. Dogs are asleep. You know that I adore you, but I need to repeat. Yeah, that I love you. You make me complete. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yeehaw.
brother, I had a vision. We're gonna fly to Newport Beach.
Mhm.
We're gonna do that live, just you and your guitar on stage, Metajacks in their world-class recording studio restaurant.
Okay.
And then we'll have that acoustic version of you doing your thing, because I know that you're just a rock star in front of a live audience, and that just takes you up even another notch. And then we have one of those really good jazz bands back you up on a second version.
Oh,
That's so good.
And then we have a third version of that Yoshi then remixes.
yeah.
his
I'd
style.
love like some kind of EDM version of that, Yoshi, but with your style, because you could just do all that crazy shit. That I mean,
Yeah, let's
guys,
do
that
it.
just we have to stop talking about it because I will legitimately tear up. So fuck
No,
off.
so we have
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
so we have
That's
three-
too good.
So we'll have that version. It's kind of like the Genesis type thing.
Yeah.
But then we'll have the acoustic version of you live, the version with you with the jazz band, right?
Ugh, that'll be
and then the EDM
Chills.
Yoshi version.
yeah. That
And then,
like,
then we'll do that drop.
and then we'll go on a 10-date tour with the three of us. Rock and roll.
Yeah. Cool.
You're like, yeah, because we have so much time for that.
Yeah. I'll be the crazy guy. I'll dye my hair blue again, and I'll wear a sarong
I mean,
and dance
like
barefoot.
sarongs just
I
became
like that.
mandatory in this band. I'll wear the hell out of a sarong. Let's rock and roll.
Love you guys. That was a beautiful song, man. Thank you for sharing it again.
I mean, go. Never mind that. Well, you'll hear a bunch of that later. The whole idea that we might get to do that with a jazz band is really awesome.
Love you guys.
But oxymorons are the shit. YoshiDrops. I mean, changing the world.
Let's do it.
Ow!
We are doing